Hey you guys, this is Yolanda from Yology. I am making this video to give the October forecast, the energetic forecast of the month. And so October is going to be one of those high energetic months where there's going to be a lot of activity, a lot of portals opening up, a lot of the veil that is going to be lifted. And so usually most of my energetic forecasts include how other people's influence of their belief systems can be imposed on us and interfere with most of our decisions and everything like that. And so it kind of goes back into that retrospect, but on a different scale. So illusion is the illusion that other people's belief systems, thoughts, actions should be a part of our world. It kind of guides us into not being able to make our own decisions because we are absorbing their energy fields. And so there is going to be some of that this month, but there's also going to be a lot of disillusionment. So okay, that's a hard word to say. Disillusionment is the opposite of illusion. Illusion is like the fact of the matter that other people's opinions and stuff like that seem to be real, factual, or just truth, when in reality it's not. And so there's going to be a lot of people this month that are going to be in disillusionment, and that is their own personification from their basis of their own thoughts. So this could be someone who, I don't know, creates the illusion that they have to appear a certain way. So their disillusionment is that they may have to over obsess on how they look for the month. They may go out and buy things that may not necessarily serve their purpose, be beneficial to their higher self. It's just a thing to have because the disillusionment is, oh, I need to look this way or whatnot. And so when we have disillusionment, it can prevent us from thinking clearly. It can confuse us. It can actually interfere with our clarity and our decision making. It can also interfere with our actions and behaviors because it can cause us to react instead of proact. And when we come from a place of reaction, we neglect to acknowledge that we are the creator of our own environment and that we are the author of our story. And so that we can take these things on as that, it prevents us from fulfilling and living within our own divine truth. So this month you will have a lot of third eye issues that are going to be happening. This could be unfocused, a lot of scattered thoughts. You may not be able to think clearly. It may be hard for you to study, absorb any kind of information that you may be trying to embed or learn. So right now in the month of October, you also need to make sure that, remember that when we have so a lot of people tend to, the disillusionment also is that when we see things with the physical eye, we have to see it to believe it. And so that is not necessarily true. So for the month of October, you need to make sure that you're seeing beyond the veil. Ask yourself, ask your guides or the universe to show you what it is that needs to be shown about a situation, a person, or a matter. Because the thing is that if you are only seeing from a narrow tunnel vision of black and white, it's going to interfere with what it is that you actually need to be doing or seeing. So this month, definitely take the time for meditation, mindfulness, seeking within, going into hermit mode when you need to kind of contain your energy field, because again, illusion creates disillusion, and that can actually be back either from other people or the other way around. So if we're disillusioned about situations, we may project on other people what the illusion may be with that situation. Or if another person is their delusion is projecting on you, it is going to create the illusion that something may be what it may not actually appear to be. So remember that, keep your energy container purified. If you have to I call it energetic quarantine. If you have to energetically quarantine, please do. Remember that thoughts are, very powerful. The law of attraction is very intense, and so what we think can magnify our abilities or our experiences. So I would suggest practicing mirror work, affirmations, anything that's going to help you to entrain the mind into a more positive transition. And sometimes it does take a lot of time to do it, but if you keep practicing and keep honing, you'll get it down. And so the affirmations and the energy work that you should be doing this month is more of like seeing your truth, acknowledging, seeing the divine truth, having those revelations, maybe enhancing your psychic abilities or intuition, tapping into it, getting more centered and more connected with what it is that's in real alignment from the higher self and not the ego self. So the ego self is that area that also causes disillusionment. And so that is the area that can sometimes, want to keep us in a safe container. But the thing is that sometimes those fears are not validation. They're not valid because it's not coming from a higher source. And so when you have, you remove yourself from all of those different ties, you allow yourself to elevate and ascend, allowing the energy to come from that crown chakra and really connect the bridge between merging the physical and the spiritual self. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and be on the lookout for other updates and events. Peace out.